Hello and welcome back to Aquad Life. Well, I'm here in bed instead of going there with the fish tank or over there on the deck. I guess you never know where you're going to find me in these videos. Well, Iowa has been getting a lot of rain this spring. Earlier today, it was pouring down, as they say, buckets of rain or raining cats and dogs, and we're supposed to get more this afternoon again. But the other night, about 11 o'clock at night, my caregiver was getting me finished up for the night. I was doing my exercises and getting ready for bed, but at the same time, the storm was going through, and I could see a lot of lightning out my window here, and I couldn't help but let my mind wander. So we have a lot of storms in life and things that go wrong. And I'm going to get into some of them here in a little bit. But we read here in Philippians that we need to be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, to let your requests be made known to God. So watching that storm the other night with all the lightning and thunder, I was reminded of Job, that he had a bunch of problems in life that God allowed for him to be tested. And at the end of Job, we read that God questioned him and gave pretty well 3 chapters worth of questions of, Job, do you know where this happens or that happens? So, since I can do it here, we'll show here Job 38 through 41, basically. Now, this is what it says, Yahweh. Remember that this is the Lord. So, we see that it starts out with God asking Job, who is this that darkens counsel by words without knowledge? And then through a whole bunch of questions, God shows that He is in control of all things. And we need to remember, though, that. So a few weeks ago, I gave an update that, life isn't all that easy, and everyone has problems, unlike we may see portrayed frequently on social media, and it's the same for me as well. Well, this is an update, I guess, that first, my wheelchair keeps having problems with the batteries, and just a few days ago, I went for my second bone density test and just decided to walk to the hospital. Well, I drove by Chen, and Joy here walked. And when I left the house, my chair was at about 70%, and I only went maybe 6-7 blocks round trip to the hospital and back here. And in that amount of time, my chair went from 70% to completely dead again. And so my dad got to looking at the batteries, and they were an off-brand that he's never heard of before. And in researching, they're only projected to last about 2 years. And I got these in November of 2021. So that is, September of 2021. So that has been a little bit over 2 years. And so therefore the batteries are probably bad. we've never heard of batteries being that short-lived. But I called my wheelchair provider yesterday, and they first wanted to know why in the world I just didn't get a brand new chair, since mine will be 9 years old at this coming August. But I said, it's for the most part working okay, except that when I got this chair, my back has not been supported as well as compared to my previous chair I had for this one. And I've had a friend that says that every time he's gotten a new chair for the last several years, that his back support, it gets worse each time. That, and it took me 8 years to get my chair. So I don't really see a need for a new one, and really want to make it last for a while yet if I can. So I'm going to work on getting new batteries, and hopefully it won't take too long, because I'm very, very limited in how far I can go then. But the last time I got batteries, it took me like 3 months for them to get it. So we'll see how long that takes. So that's the update for my wheelchair. But also for my caregivers is a big update. We found out that my main day nurse here, Joy, will need to have shoulder surgery, and we're still unsure of when that's going to happen, but she has been very gracious that even with being in pain, she is continuing to help work, is delaying it so we can have some time to adjust. But in any case, that will be about 3 months that she is gone. So we'll have time without day coverage, which unfortunately is just a symptom of the current way it is in the U.S. of very little caregivers. I don't mean little as in short, but little as in few caregivers. They're trying to find someone for temporary or even for longer, say to help my other nurse retire, is very, very hard to do. And especially at the pay that Iowa has. So that will be coming up for part of the summer as well. And lastly, my parents are still having physical problems as well with their back and shoulder. That they are limited in what they can do right now. They're working on it and doing various things, but still need to be careful of what they do and not to overdo it. But again, due to caregiver shortage, this past Saturday night I didn't have any night care, and tomorrow night, Saturday, I won't have any either for scheduled. So that means more work for them as well. But these are the storms of life that are typical with quad life, unfortunately. That when you really rely on others, then you feel it quite a bit when they're gone, but you really appreciate when they're here and have been given their full capacity. So that is what's going on, and since Joy and I are the main ones that get me up and do my videos when I'm up and out, the videos this summer of whatever I come up with will likely be more of this format, just on my computer. I may still drive a truck or something on occasion, but that recently had an update as well, and it doesn't run very good. I was driving a truck a little bit this weekend, and it was like driving with a slideshow because of how slow it was going. So that will need to definitely update before I can do more videos with it. But that's what's going on for now. So it sounds like a lot of problems, but again, I'm thankful for all that I've been allowed to do, and will continue to try to use time as I'm given that it will be for things that are beneficial. And who knows, I've been wanting to take a class to improve my preaching, and that should take about 12 weeks or 3 months. And hey, Joy might be gone about 3 months. And I'll be a lot of time in bed with not much to do, so hey, I might take a class and spend the time trying to improve my skills and be able to present God's Word a little bit better. So, we'll see. But that is all for today. So, thank you for watching, and bye for now.